Hi everyone. So here we have a big pumpkin. This pumpkin is a gift from Masikihara. It is very big and you can see the skin is variegated. It has different shades. So a pumpkin is something you can call a superfood because almost every part of it is nutritious. I'm sorry I didn't do this outside where I have pumpkin, the pumpkin plant. So we could have started from the leaves, which are very nutritious, but I think this was covered when we were talking about green vegetables and their role in the gut and the whole body. So today we're going to look at the fruit the pumpkin. So anyway, pumpkin is one of the richest source of vitamin A, and vitamin A plays a very key role for the skin. It supports the epithelial cells. Now, in simple words, the epithelial cells are the lining of the skin, and this can be found all over the body. Remember, the skin is the largest organ that we have. So where there is skin, there's always epithelial cells because they are part of the skin. So this is the lining. So epithelial cells is almost equals to the lining of the skin, like the top cover. Okay, there are hair follicles outside, but inside, I don't know if they are hair follicles. The biologists and the doctors will tell us. But there is a lining called the epithelial cells. So that lining needs support through nutrients. And that lining is responsible for blocking viruses, bacteria, and other microbia from entering the body if they are bad, if they are harmful. So it protects the body from frequent infection. So sometimes when we are getting infections very frequently, maybe our epithelial cell is not in good shape, we are not taking sufficient quantities of vitamin A. And a simple source, very accessible source, which is available all year round, is pumpkin. There's also carrot, but carrot sometimes can be inflammatory. So maybe we want to, anyway, it is good. It's good for the eyes. But vitamin A from pumpkin is harmless, and it is great. So every single part of the pumpkin is useful, of the pumpkin fruit. So the fleshy part, the orange part, of course, is rich in vitamin A and has some starch, and there are also some minerals. The skin of the pumpkin, I was told by the late Sister Francisca, is the richest part, is the part that has the highest quantities of vitamin A. So when you cook the pumpkin, you want to cook plus the skin, and to make sure you eat that skin when eating the rest of the pumpkin seed, the pumpkin. Now the seeds are also have a very high quantity of zinc, and zinc is very good for immunity for many reasons, which we shall not tackle today. We shall tackle when we are dealing with seeds. So anyway, so this is the pumpkin seed, the pumpkin fruit, and make sure you have this in your diet at least once a week. So how to cook it? Split it into the pieces you want. Of course, clean it first, clean it thoroughly because you are going to eat the skin. And then after cleaning it, then now when cooking it, the best way to do it is to steam, not to boil, because sometimes boiling kills the nutrients. So you steam it on top of food that is cooking. For example, githeri, maize and beans. When boiling maize and beans, you just place the cut pieces on top of the githeri once it is almost cooked, not when you start boiling. Once it is almost cooked, place the pieces of pumpkin on top. That is what my mother used to do. We used to eat pumpkin cooked like that, and it was very good. I'm sure there are other methods of cooking, but I recommend steaming so as to preserve the nutrients. And please, when consuming the pumpkin, please eat plus the skin, and then you'll be sure to get all the vitamin A